Welcome to Immigration Quicktake. This is Ellie Rutledge Silver with the American Immigration Lawyers Association. Yesterday, the Trump administration decided to revoke temporary protected status for El Salvador, leaving nearly 200,000 people and their families in danger of becoming undocumented. Here to share details of the decision and its impact is Greg Chen, AILA Director of Government Relations. Greg, thanks for joining me. What does resending TPS mean?
This decision means that people from El Salvador who have TPS have an 18-month reprieve until September of 2019 before they have to leave the country. And if they don't leave, they will be at risk of apprehension, detention, and deportation from the United States. And this decision is the latest in a string of decisions to terminate TPS. Already, the Trump administration has terminated it for Sudan, Haiti, and Nicaragua. And this decision is a tremendous about-face in U.S. policy, an interpretation of U.S. law that is incredibly narrow. Past presidents have interpreted the TPS statute as allowing for the extension of TPS if the conditions are still unsafe and unstable in the countries that are affected.
Who is impacted by this decision?
This decision will have a terrible and traumatic impact on the 200,000 Salvadorans who have been living in the United States with TPS for years, with their families, with jobs, and they've been contributing to the U.S. economy in incredible ways. Their lives are suddenly placed at risk, and they will be uprooted from their communities once they are forced to depart. Of course, the country of El Salvador is not ready either to accept their nationals back. El Salvador is still racked by tremendous instability and violence. It has gang and drug trafficking still going on at extremely high rates, and it has one of the highest murder rates in the world. In addition, the U.S. economy stands to lose. 90% of TPS nationals from El Salvador are working in the U.S. economy, and it is estimated that the loss of these workers will cost the U.S. GDP more than $160 billion.
Is there anything that Congress can do?
Now that the administration has terminated TPS for El Salvador, Congress needs to pass legislation that will provide permanent legal protection, legal status, for people who have TPS. There are already several bills in Congress, and AILA urges Congress to act on them immediately. Since the White House and leaders in Congress are engaged in negotiations on immigration reform, including on the DREAM Act, we urge Congress and the President to reach a deal as soon as possible. AILA has up on its website a Take Action alert that we ask you to click on right now to contact Congress and the President to act to make sure people with TPS have a solution now.
Thanks, Greg, for joining me. For the rest of you, please stay tuned for more updates from the American Immigration Lawyers Association.